Sometimes it was a nice, pleasant place to work, and other times you knew it was hazardous, and it was just part of the working there. I started at Wah Chang in 1971 after I got out of the service. I did various jobs for all around. I worked in most of the major departments. I welded, worked in the pickle tanks. At the end, I was an electron beam furnace operator. I'm not scared, but if I get a cancer, it won't surprise me. I'm kind of ready for the eventuality of getting one. Wah Chang was basically a subcontractor. The people that wanted this metal melted, they offered Wah Chang to build the building, and they were going to build them the furnace to melt this metal in. And we could keep the building and the furnace after were done with it. S6 furnace, I believe, was building 75. I worked in that department probably close to 30 years, and I didn't know there was thorium inside. Back in the day, they would come around, the radiation guy who was in charge of radiation, and he would test it, but they would never let you know what it was. In our old break room, which was right next to that S6 furnace, they put a paint on the walls, and if a fly would land on it, it would die. But we sat in that break room and ate. So you talk about the chemicals we worked around, and some of the environments, particularly the maintenance guys, they were literally down on the floor in the mud and the gunk of the chemicals and the oils and God knows what else was down there, rolling around in it, and as part of their job. What concerns me is that I believe they knew about these places for all these years, and they did nothing to clean them up. It really sucks. They have no legal liability. They're the only company that will not cooperate with the Department of Labor in contacting their employees. They said that they would not stop anyone from filing a compensation, but they were not going to let their employees know about it. Some of the people I've worked with there have had cancer and are affected the rest of their lives. They've had to take all their teeth out of their head and put ports in their chest. It's just the right thing to do, is compensate these people for the pain and suffering they went through, or their families. They're human beings, and they deserve to be treated as such, with dignity and respect.